guess there is sexualization in the dance industry today.
Yes, there is definitely sexualization that happens.
I think that there is sexualization in the dance industry today, and I think that because I think that it's been applauded for so many years in the past that they see these sexualized movements and they get rewarded for it. So now they know that in dance competitions or on stage they get extra applause when they do something that's sexualized, and I think that teachers learn from that.
6 in 10 girls believe that for girls to do well, they have to look a certain way.
It's when they're sexualized, like sex appeal is very big in advertising, and so I would say that is definitely something that has trickled its way into dance.
I have personally seen sexualization in the dance industry. My biggest example of that would be my high school dance studio. These 3 and 4-year-olds came out on stage and they danced to the song Yellow Polka Dot Bikini, but they were all wearing bikinis on stage, and it just didn't sit well with me watching these 3 or 4-year-olds on stage wearing literally no clothes dancing to a bikini song and people are applauding for it.
I've seen it like at competitions and stuff. It's pretty prevalent.
But looking back at when I was older in like high school, I remember just, dancing and not worrying about the song lyrics and all that stuff. But looking back at it now, I do remember like a lot of the songs carrying some like not as very, just kind of inappropriate lyrics during dances, and obviously as a kid you don't recognize that.
Another example I have is the high school class when I was at my high school studio. They were dancing to a song called Poker Face by Lady Gaga, and they were dancing with chairs, and the choreography was so sexualized that my pastor in the audience literally couldn't even watch it. He intentionally looked away when that dance came on. So yeah, that's the experience I have with sexualization in the dance industry.
A report by the American Psychological Association found that in the media, girls are depicted in a sexual manner more often than boys, dressed in revealing clothing and with bodily postures or facial expressions that imply sexual readiness.
Certainly, as a dance teacher, I have tried my best to eliminate the sexualization that happens in dance. A society can be definitely doing more because kids don't need to be subjected to sexualization, especially at an early age.
So I've tried to eliminate sexualization in dance, even in teaching at a school, because a lot of the kids I worked with 4th through 6th grade, and a lot of those kids, are getting to that age where they're learning about puberty and all that stuff, and we do just dance for inside recess. Well, some of those dances are not appropriate for that age groups.
The more women watch sexualized TV, the more concerned they were about their body.
So really thinking about as like dance teachers and teachers what you're revealing to your kids versus that be song choices, costume choices.
Our policy at the dance studio is literally bring modesty to the dance studio. We wanted to make sure that all of our children that are at the studio stay children. We don't want them to be doing sexualized movements to where we're making them grow up sooner than they should be.
54% of girls globally do not have high body self-esteem.
And then they don't know that's inappropriate, so I think it's important to make our kids aware of what's appropriate, what's not, and what it means to be sexualized.
It's hard to know what she would say, but I think she'd want you to live like the world's on fire, want you to love like hearts don't break, never look down when you walk the wire, like she made it to 48, so made your birthday cake.
We have ample evidence to conclude that sexualization has negative effects in cognitive functioning, physical and mental health, and healthy sexual development.